Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you come to know every time I upload a video. Now today's topic is the most important topic that I've made on my channel, and I always wanted to make this video. Today's video is something that I'm creating after a considerable amount of research and talking to different people. I think this particular topic is really important because it can actually trigger you to pick up a couple of products in your vanity and throw them right outside the window. Today I'll be discussing about the top 5 most harmful chemicals that are used in your day-to-day life products such as your skincare, your hair care or your makeup. I think these products are very bad for your skin, and I'm not sure why the industries are still using it even after knowing the harmful effects. So I think the consumers need to become more intelligent and they need to understand that this isn't good for them and they need to completely boycott these products. Before I even start this video, I would want to give a quick tip. Guys, every time you see a product and you turn it back and see the ingredient list, if you feel that the ingredient list is not given, or if the ingredient list is shortened, if the complete ingredient list is not there, then I feel that buying such a product can be dangerous because they aren't even specifying what chemicals they're using, right? So, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video and discuss on these top 5 harmful chemicals that we should be avoiding. The first chemical that I want to talk about is parabens. Parabens are usually found in your BB creams, in your moisturizers, face washes, shampoos. They are also found, in your basically in your serums. It can basically be found in any of your skincare or hair care or even makeup products like blushes and foundation to basically preserve the life of these products. Now, the question is, why are parabens so dangerous? Now, the number one reason that they're so dangerous is that they can actually disrupt your hormone functions, and they can also cause, severe damage to your reproductive organs. And the worst of all, they're carcinogenics and they can also cause breast cancer, which is even more the reason why we women should be really careful in choosing products which are paraben free. Now, there are some brands which are paraben free, completely paraben free, and we should completely opt for these brands, I feel, because it is going to protect you from long-term damages. Such brands basically would be like your Plum, Forest Essentials, Body Shop, Biotic, and so on. So these products I would suggest are better to go for, because I'm sure that paraben is extremely dangerous, and please let's ensure that we use only paraben free products going forward. So the next product that we want to discuss about is sulfates. Sulfates again are products which are found in your face wash, in your shampoos, conditioners, and they're also found in your detergents basically, and even toothpastes. So why are sulfates so dangerous? Sulfates are primarily dangerous because they can cause a lot of skin diseases, skin allergies. They can cause severe problems to your hair because they basically deprive your scalp from its natural oils, which can lead to a rough, frizzy texture of your hair. It can also cause severe hair fall problems. So it's really, important that you use sulfate-free products, especially sulfate-free shampoos. Of course, sulfate is also found in detergents, which means that you can also opt for a sulfate-free detergent. That would definitely be better, for you. I think sulfates are something that a lot of people make a huge mistake with this, okay? Like, I'll give you an example. So, since sulfates are found in your toothpaste, a lot of people believe that whenever you have breakouts on your skin, you can just apply toothpaste and it'll be fine. But actually, please don't do it. It is a very bad thing to do to your skin, because you don't want to be applying sulfate on your skin. That's exactly what we are talking about, since it has a lot of harmful effects. So guys, please do opt for sulfate-free brands. Some of the examples of these sulfate-free brands would be Body Shop, Biotic and Aveeno. I think these are some very good brands that you can opt for. Now, the third harmful chemical that we are going to discuss is oxybenzone. Oxybenzone is usually found in sunscreen, and we all know how important it is to use sunscreen on a day-to-day basis, since they protect us from the UVA and UVB rays, and they are responsible for protecting us from any sort of skin cancers. Now let's see what oxybenzone actually does and why is it so harmful for our skin. Oxybenzone typically causes hormonal imbalance. It causes a numerous amounts of skin allergies. It also damages your reproductive organs, and there is also a possibility of skin cancer if there is a prolonged use of oxybenzone. Now imagine something that is supposed to protect you from skin cancer itself starts causing you skin cancer. Please ensure that you avoid oxybenzone completely. I'm not saying that don't apply sunscreen, because avoiding sunscreen can also cause you problems. So it is very important that you use a sunscreen on a day-to-day basis, but do not use a sunscreen which has oxybenzone. Be very careful. Please do read the ingredient list behind any sunscreen and try understanding what products are there inside. If there is oxybenzone, just please do not purchase that particular product. Some good alternative for sunscreen brands that you can opt for would be Requil, Plum and Kama Ayurveda. I think these brands are definitely keen on making sunscreens which don't have oxybenzone. So you can go and purchase any of the sunscreen from these brands and continue using them. Now, coming to the fourth most harmful chemical on our video is toluene. Toluene is basically found in your nail paints. Now, I think every woman out there loves using nail paint, isn't it? So, actually the problem of using toluene is that it can affect your central nervous system directly, and it can cause memory loss on a prolonged use. Now, you can imagine the damages are very bad. It can also lead to infertility. So I think toluene is something that should be completely avoided. The inhalation of toluene basically is causing a lot of damage to your brain. Basically, it's affecting your nervous system, and you don't want to be using any such chemical which is affecting your brain in any way. I think this has to be one of the worst chemicals that are being used. Even though industries are aware about it, I don't know why, but they're still not stopping to use, this particular harmful chemical in their nail paints. Now, toluene is also found in hair dyes, by the way. As an additional note, there is also a chemical called as formaldehyde, which is used in nail paints. Now, this particular chemical is carcinogenic and it can lead to cancers. The various kinds of cancers. Toluene and formaldehyde are the two main chemicals that you need to avoid whenever you're buying a nail paint. Now, I'll give you a couple of options that you can go for when you're buying nail paints. Nykaa is one such brand which does not contain toluene and formaldehyde. You also have Dior. You also have OPI. I think all these brands are very good, and they definitely don't contain any harmful chemicals because they've specified that very clearly in their ingredient list at least. Now, the final harmful chemical that we're going to be discussing in this particular video is lead. We all know that lead is definitely a poisonous chemical. There is no doubt about that. Now, this particular chemical is usually found in lipsticks and mascaras. I think two of my most favorite makeup products. But it is very, very important that a product like lead is not supposed to be present in our, in a product that we're using almost every day. I mean, imagine how much harm it could cause you if you're going to be using, let's say, a lead containing lipstick every day. Now, I'll tell you exactly what lead can do. Lead, first of all, can lead to lead poisoning if consumed in a very high amount. It can basically cause neurotoxicity. Now, what this means is that it can actually affect your nervous system in a way that you may find difficulty in your in the way you speak, in the way you behave, and basically every function that is taken care by your nervous system. It can also reduce fertility in human beings, and which is, I think, a very, very dangerous thing. I feel most of these harmful chemicals hit on your fertility rate, which is extremely sad. Lead can also lead to heart-related diseases, and it can also cause hypertension. By reading all these harmful effects of lead, I have come to a realization that this particular product is nowhere deserving to be on your makeup list. Guys, please don't use any makeup product which contains lead, which is mainly your lipsticks and mascara. Again, a small tip that whenever you're using a lipstick, just kind of make sure that you're blotting it out, and try avoiding lipsticks when you're going to eat, because you don't want this particular lipstick to be getting inside your body. I think that there are a couple of great brands which do not use lead. A couple of them would be Bobbi Brown, MAC, Revlon and Soultree. I think these products are definitely doing a good job. I'm really upset, while I'm saying this, that we all know lead is hazardous, but still industries are again going and using this particular product in their, in their makeup products, and they're fooling customers into such bad health consequences. So I think that I would like to re-emphasize that as consumers, we must be intelligent and we must see the ingredient list, and only then we should go ahead and buy any particular product. So guys, final note, please avoid lead. So yes guys, we saw the top 5 most harmful chemicals that are used in products that we use in our day-to-day life. I hope you take this video seriously, first of all, and please be very careful when you're using any product, because whenever we are buying anything, and if you're going to be applying it on your skin or hair, I think you need to be very careful. It's all about self-love. I think at the end of the day, love your body, love yourself, really important. There are a couple of other pointers that I wanted to touch upon, apart from these 5 harmful chemicals. Guys, there's another thing, that please don't go ahead and use products that have excessive, fragrance, like a lot of artificial smell or artificial color, because the problem with using these products is that they have you don't really know what chemicals are being put into them. If the ingredient list is actually specified behind the product, then I think it's okay if it is not containing any harmful chemicals, but otherwise no. I would suggest not to go for a product which is excessive in color or excessive in smell. Cultivate the habit of checking expiry dates, whether the product is expired or not. Really bad to use any product that is expired on your skin. So I think these are the pointers that we need to be careful in general while buying for any skincare, hair care or makeup product. Actually any food product as well. It's a very generic thing. And I feel the more cautious you become, the easier it is to stay healthy. The easier it is to ensure that your skin is younger looking for a long time, and and you have nice hair, and you have a very healthy looking version of yourself. Just ensure one thing: beauty is not just external, it's also internal, in a way that what you eat and what you intake also decides a lot of how you look. So do not consume like over oily food on regularly. Don't consume too much alcohol. Do not smoke at all, I would say. And don't do anything that can harm your skin, that can harm your internal organs. So anyway, that's all. I think too much lecture for this video. We will meet again shortly. So see you until next time. Do take very good care of yourself, guys. Bye.